Video analysis for us? Thanks. All right, so here we are. The first is your overhand view, right? This is going to be the overhand shot, okay? So right here we're going to look at two things. First of all, when you get to the peak of your leg lift, what's your weight distribution momentum look like, okay? Stop. See how you counter-rotated? Remember this when we go to the, see how you go like this instead of like this? We'll get there, okay? But right here, your momentum and your angle is good. I like you're on the inside edge of your back foot, so your weight distribution is acceptable. So check acceptable. Okay? And now your momentum or your power angle is acceptable as well. You're already moving out. Okay? Now, glute activation, right here, we get into your glutes. There's pretty good depth. Let's see him from the front. See if he gets behind his heel. Stop. Not a lot behind your heel, a little. Say a little. The depth is pretty good. Keep going. But right there, you can see that we get really quad dominant right there. And we begin to open up that lead leg, okay? So you can see right here, your knee is forward of your toe here, and your heel comes up early. That makes you quad dominant. So for glute activation, you're going to be a significant opportunity. So you're going to be in the red box. Okay? Now for lead leg action, your lead leg is an out and around. So on the left side, you can circle out and around. See that? And then just watch. Watch it disconnect right here. Here, lead leg opens right there. See that? Okay, it's already acting independently. So that's called a lead leg disconnection. And it's a byproduct of being quad dominant. When you're quad dominant, you've begun to project yourself this way. Okay? And now your body says, wait, I can't go that way, I have to come back. And so you start doing this, and you start leaning this way, okay? So for lead leg disconnection, significant opportunity. Lead leg action, you see that? Now we're going to look at when your front foot hits the ground, okay? When your front foot hits the ground, put the cursor there, and you do have some leakage, you agree? So I think we have, see how the front knee doesn't brace, you kind of keep on, it hits and then you go forward with it, so you're leaking below there. Every inch is 1 to 3 miles an hour. How much do we leak there, Matt? 4 inches? 3 or 4 inches that we leak. So 1 to 3 miles an hour, 3 to 12 mph that we're leaking on that front knee, okay? So we got front knee leakage. That's a significant opportunity, okay? Now, we're going to go back to arm action. We're looking at inverted W. We're looking at pronated takeaway. So take it back. This is the part where we see, I see the line of the ball here, that's good. And you're pointing the ball at the camera, so you do not have a pronated takeaway. You're acceptable on that, okay? Now we're looking for inverted W, which is right, there's not an inverted W there. Elevated distal humerus, elbow above 90, stop. And you're below 90, I think you're okay there. But we do have a giant forearm flap. See this right here? Significant forearm flap. So you're outside of 90, okay? So forearm flap, significant opportunity. Now, when the front foot hits the ground, we're looking at early torso rotation. Taking the weight bearing there. Take it right there. So here's, your foot has hit the ground, and your weight bearing, but your chest is already facing the hitter. So we call that early torso rotation, so we're not recruiting any energy. We've already unwound the elasticity there. So that's going to be a significant opportunity for early torso rotation. And now your glove side integrity. Remember, it can't tuck, pull, or get heavy. Right here, I'm acceptable with your glove side. I think it's okay. And now we're going to say, do you release the ball significantly out front? Okay, you let go of the ball right over your front foot. Now, I want you to see something here, okay? Look at how you're on one leg. Look at how Clement's down here. Down here. So we got to get there by using your glutes a little bit, okay? So, release significantly out front and caution, okay? But now when you look at you from the front, we've already established that you're counter-rotating already, okay? So that's starting with an opportunity. Oh my God, that fix this area in your body. And then your posture type, acromial line, you're acceptable on the acromial line. You don't cross the acromial line, okay? It's the counter rotation of the torso. Counter rotation of the torso. Counter rotation, of course, is a significant opportunity. Colonial line is acceptable. Okay? Now, posture type, you're kind of a B to C posture, but we have a postural disconnection here. See how you're leaning really hard to your glove side? So postural disconnection. Posture type is B, you can circle that. And then below it, postural disconnection is a significant opportunity. Okay? Now, immediate pronation into launch. Normally, like, I can is a significant opportunity. It doesn't pronate efficiently, it straightens out almost right away. Okay? And now, flexion at the waist is acceptable. Shoulder straining places is acceptable. Continued rotation around the front hip. It's present, but it's late. Okay? So watch, let's go back and watch. I want you to see that your hip comes around, but it comes around late. Okay? Now, your elbow crosses the midline, and then you get this bang and this rebound. So, if you're going to pitch like that, then what you need to do is let me stand behind you on every pitch. Every time you throw a pitch, I'll just go like this. Okay? And then you throw it again, and I'll do it again. And then after about 128 pitches, you're going to go, man, stop doing that, right? So we are getting a bang on the back of your shoulder that could be contributing to this posterior shoulder pain that you're feeling. But it's really a byproduct of this front knee leaking and you kind of just sort of drifting around your front hip and the elbow comes. So if we get better here with your glutes, get more energy going toward the catcher, brace up on that front knee, rotate around it, then your elbow will never catch up with your midline because the midline will move. Okay? And you'll never get to here and bang. You'll get here. But right now what we got is we have leak, lean, right? And so we go here and the elbow keeps going and crosses, okay? And it creates that bang on the back of your shoulder. So for you, for your overhand action, I'm saying forearm fly-out protocol, right? And then add box squats and lead leg connectors, right? You can write it down here.
What did you say for throwing elbow loose, not crossing midline?
Significant opportunity, okay? And box squats and lead leg connection. I'm hoping that it'll be very similar. Oh, and slot we need to get your
I get started the phone. I get started the phone.
and throw it.
You see the process of doing push-ups.
All right.
That's sure exactly what I have.
That's the overhand, okay?
Yes. That'll be great.
Got it? Got it, Matt? Okay, let's go back now to the side arms. Okay? Got it? Okay, so, again, okay, stop. So, inside edge, you're acceptable on weight distribution, and your momentum or your power angle is acceptable, okay? And now, glute activation. Pretty much same thing. We get quad dominant really early, so significant opportunity on glute activation. And now we're going to look at lead leg action. And again, there's disconnect, so significant opportunity on lead leg action. And then front knee leakage. Still there, okay, significant opportunity. And now, pronated takeaway is acceptable. Now, inverted W.
That's the binder.
Right there, I see a little bit of a lean. Let's see if you lean over. Go ahead. Go ahead and show them from the front.
We're all the construction guys.
Let's see you next, sir.
So I'll have you.
I think it's okay. All right. You agree? Yeah, because you lean over. See how your arm pops up and it looks like this is a bad thing? But because you leaned over, it's just like doing this. Okay, so it's not anything. If you didn't lean over, you'd be in trouble. Okay? So you're acceptable in there. Inverted duck, elevated distal humerus acceptable. Forearm fly out, still got a forearm fly out. Right there. There it is right there. Same thing, right? Still got a forearm fly out. Significant opportunity. Early torso rotation, still a significant opportunity. Glove side integrity, acceptable. Release significantly out in front.
So it doesn't hurt when you walk.
Even on, it looks same. Okay? Front view, counter rotation, significant opportunity.
Balance, keep my feet straight.
Acromial line,
It's retraining my
significant opportunity on the sideline.
I've been doing a lot of that.
Posture
My
type.
hip was extended, and I went and recovered yoga.
This corrects your postural disconnect. When you throw sidearm, you correct yourself. Okay?
Well, usually she's a
It's
camera.
good to just look out here that you're making this.
Yeah, and
Go over to your side and put this one in the lower.
And then
We're just gonna do
immediate
one
pronation. So postural disconnection acceptable.
I got, this has right now a little sticking from, I'm using a Manuka.
Immediate pronation to launch.
Prison for the day.
You're literally trying everything.
Manuka is supposed to be great for information. I've been.
I scrub for holidays.
Completely supinated throw.
What type of posture type?
A. Now, this arm action here is
A tree.
see, sidearm is one thing, okay? Sidearm is,
I know it's in Europe.
if we're going to drop
New
down
York, New Zealand.
and we lean over, we're okay. But when you go to an A posture, completely like this, while it's deceptive and effective, it is significantly dangerous for your elbow, okay? Because I got my forearm supinated, I can't use my muscles to help, and I got a direct valgus torque on my UCL.
And then from here, I'm going to search two spots. And
It's different from here. Okay? So see the difference there? So from here, immediate pronation to launch, you don't pronate at all. It's significant opportunity.
Search here, front spot for this area, and then one search down.
Now, I'm not telling you not to throw like that. If it gets you in pro ball, throw like that. I understand that it's a little bit more risky than throwing the other way, okay? Now, immediate pronation launch, significant opportunity. Flexion at the waist is acceptable. Shoulder straight places is acceptable. Okay. Continued rotation around the front hip is again present but late. And elbow not crossing midline, it crosses right there. And late bang on the posterior shoulder, acceptable. I mean, no, significant opportunity. Make sure that we stabilize with the foam roller not at L5, all the way down at L5. Hey, do there's any pain?
Feel a little bit.
All right. So your sidearm throw is a lot like your overhand throw, except for a couple things. One, the sidearm nature corrects your posture. Can we look at front view? This is both front views. So go to the original front view and get him at it.
Sometimes we are like we're working bigger muscles than his
Screenshot, okay?
So these lats
Get him right there and screenshot that. Shift command 4. Now take your extra
stays. I think just right here. I think it stays.
Right, and this is where I know it.
Yeah.
Buttocks, straight down.
How's that?
That's everyone almost.
Right. You feel the most like right there? But I wasn't there during the summer when I was playing ball.
Right here.
Oh, great. Right there. That's almost the insertion point of your lap. It just runs all the way there. So yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, like I run 10, 20 hours a week. So I can use remember, but we all went to ran this Gino boat, and we put one there, 5 miles. It was 4.9 miles long and out.
So there's your overhand throw.
Snowed.
Right. The X-ray.
There's your sidearm throw. So I would submit to you that those are the same thing. You are not throwing sidearm. You're simply leaning over to throw overhand.
just before the bell.
and leaning the other way to the side. Okay? All you're doing is changing your posture. But your arm action is essentially the same, except that you come under the sword and don't pronate, okay? So you can see that the sidearm motion corrects your posture. So you're leaning really hard this way. And so you're trying to get on top, but really you're just changing your posture. So I think you're going to be okay. These are going to be very, very similar training plans, okay? Although from the side, I really want you to work on, maybe with weighted balls, to try to learn to pronate over after you throw. Come through it. Okay, and that'll keep your elbow happy. Okay, one of our best guys, second rounder, is here. But he gets here and then he goes and he comes around and protects his elbow by pronating, okay? So we'll have to work on that with weighted balls. So let's do the weighted balls. Just for the decel, okay? And so I think it's going to be the same protocol. The only ones you don't have to do from the side are feed the mistake.
Any worse there?
No, that's it. But everything else is the same, okay?
So how is this going?
He's going to do an arm action protocol. He's going to do training socks. He's going to do 5 and 1, but today it's going to be 3, 3 and 1, okay? And he's going to do some glute activation, really good body spots. And he has front knee leakage, so he's going to brace like your line from up through back here, okay? So we're going to change this to torques.
That's a good one. It's not major, but definitely.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
45, right?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
That's a good thing.
Okay, good. All right, good. So
You got him to do, if you want to do this.
Wait, so is he throwing
he's going to do both. He changes in games. And so what I wanted to do is you're going to do 3, 3 and 1. I would do, right now I would do 2 overhand, 1 sidearm. And then 1 of each overhand and sidearm, okay? Does that sound good? For the training. Now, in his home, when he goes home, he's going to do 5, 5 and 1. I would do 3 overhand and 2 sidearm. Okay? And then 1 of each. So we do 5, 5 and 2. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, cool.
What's your pay now? Right now it's fine, and then last throw maybe it's 6.
So we got up to a 6. Okay, if it gets above that last, okay. Okay, cool. All right.